war rages on. It is Britain's turn, and it does look quite grim for the Allies. The Germans have invaded Moscow, but as you can see, I do have plans to change that. And yeah, the Japanese have extended quite a bit. Do have forces still in Russia, but aren't too much of a threat. Now, let's see. Now it's the UK's turn in this YouTube war with Malandrac of Cascadia. And the build for the UK this turn is 3 infantry, 4 tanks, a bomber, and a submarine. Now for attacks. There are a couple in the Pacific, taking 1 tank, blitzing through Burma into French Indochina, Thailand. I'm actually going to change this one. I'll move 1 tank also into Persia. That tank's staying there for a non-combat move. Now, in Europe, I have 2. 1 tank is going blitzing through Archangel, trying to attack Russia. Then I'm taking this transport, taking an infantry and a tank, moving them into Germany on this transport. I'm moving this transport over, taking an infantry and a tank, moving it back, and putting it in Germany. So that's taking 2 infantry and 2 tanks from the UK, transporting them over to Germany. Then I'm also taking these fighters, which can go 1, 2, 3, into Germany. So, that's all my combat moves. Now we just resolve these. That goes away. French Indochina Thailand is British, and Archangel gets liberated. And let's roll for Moscow real quick. Defending dice is black. Attacking is red. Neither hit in the first round. And is defended fiercely. I actually didn't prepare a German rundown. Here it is. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's move on to German homeland. Let's see if we can trade capitals. We have the battle set up. 2 cruisers. Both bombarding. Only 1 hit. Take that on the anti-air. My 2 unsupported infantry. Neither hit. My 2 tanks. 1 hits. That's 1 German tank dead. And my 2 fighters. 1 hits. Germans still hold on, but not by much. I forgot to do anti-air fire. 2 shots. Neither hit. Didn't really matter. 3 tanks firing back. 2 hits. The 2 infantry are destroyed. Now let's see. 2 tanks firing back. 2 hits. German tank destroyed. And does not get a hit. So, the British take Germany. Along with it, they take the IPCs taken from the Soviets. All ends up going back to the Allies. Now let's move on to non-combat moves. The rest of my fleet is going from Season 8 into Season 5, landing my fighters back on that aircraft carrier. I'm taking this transport, moving into India, grabbing, flying tank, grabbing that, putting it into Anglo ships in Sudan. I just realized I forgot to resolve the battle in Persia. Sorry about that. Let me do that real quick. Don't think it really needs a setup. I'm going to resolve the same way as Moscow. Black dice is defender, hits at a 1 or 2 or less. Red dice is attacker, 3 or less. Attacker wins. Defender destroyed. Ooh. So, now let's produce. Moving, I'm setting down 1 infantry. And I need to do some magic with some chips. Set that out. Setting down 2 of my 4 tanks in India. And I'm setting down the rest. That's 2 infantry, 2 tanks, a sub, and a bomber. Are all going in Britain. Specifically, the sub is going in Season 6. Okay. So, for a quick recap of everything, I have a tank in French Indochina, Thailand, 1 infantry in New Zealand, 1 infantry in Eastern Australia, 1 infantry in Western Australia, 1 infantry in Western Canada, 1 tank in Persia, 1 tank in Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, 2 tanks in Germany, 2 infantry, a bomber, an anti-air, and 2 tanks in the UK, 1 tank in Eastern Canada, 1 transport in Season 34, an aircraft carrier with 2 fighters, 2 transports, a destroyer, and 2 cruisers are all in Season 5. Anyways, I'm just going to do the maths with the IPCs real quick, because it's going to be a lot to figure all that out. But I'll just come back with you with the final number, and then it'll be over. Well, taking the stuff that I took from Germany, the UK currently has 120 IPCs. Considering all the IPCs that Germany had stored, added on to the British's 43, 120 IPCs for the British. I'm gonna have some fun with that next turn, unless London gets taken. Sorry, Germans, but you're not coming back from this. Anyways, goodbye, and hope you enjoyed.